Okay. Amen. Amen. Welcome back to Always Ascend podcast. As always, I'm your host, Guru Kalamataji, and I'm so glad you're here with me again. Let's get into it. Episode 4 of Energy Transference. Trans Transference. Energy transfer. Girl, and I tell you, I'm running on like a few hours of sleep. I'm tired. Tired, tired. All right. Anyways, let's get into it. Quote: energy is never just energy, it's information, it's memory, and it's impact. Okay, this is your sacred space, as always, ladies and gentlemen, because I know there's some gentlemen in here. This is your safe space for you to grow, feel, and be free as always. In each episode, we do explore a spiritual mindset to help you rise. If you do like deeper conversations, you want to grow and join our community on Patreon. The link is either below or in our bio, as always. All right. So, we're talking about something most people feel but rarely name: energy transference. You know what? I'm gonna go with energy transfer because like my English isn't Englishing today and I'm just tired. All right, energy transfer. This isn't woo woo. Like, let me be clear. This is not woo woo. Like, this is a real thing. Um, I just want to know: have you ever like walked into a room and immediately as soon as you walk in, your spirit's like something don't feel right? That's energy transfer that I'm talking about. All right. Um, let's get into why it matters. You have to bear with me today because I'm all over the place. You're holding other people's pain and calling it your personality. I'm going to call you out. Your sensitivity to other people's energy isn't weakness, it's a radar. Hmm. Protecting your energy is not rude, it's called sacred hygiene. All right, y'all. So, Guru, what are you talking about today? What are you on today? Y'all, the energy that people leave around you or behind you or in a room that you go to or any type of situation, or even if you're in a relationship, that energy gets stuck on you, and then you wind up actually either feeling that energy later on throughout your day, or you have it where you wind up taking on that person's energy. Like, for example, have you ever been next to somebody and like they're pissed off and they just have an attitude? They may not even be talking to you. They could be going off on somebody else that's next to you on the phone. And then your brain is like, like now I'm pissed off too. Like you get off the bus, or you get away from them, or you walk away from them somewhere else. And now you're pissed off too. That's energy transfer. So, three soul keys, okay? Three soul keys. Number 1, not all feelings you carry are yours. You're absorbing moods, trauma, projections, and confusions. Be more careful about who gets access to your energy field. Again, that's exactly what I literally just said. Especially when it comes to your friendships and relationships, you also have to be aware of people that are in your space and your circle and your energy. You got to pay attention to all of this, because when people are in your space, you take on their personality, you may take on their problems. I've had a few students say to me, like, well, Guru, I have a friend circle and there's something going on with this friend circle, and this person has a problem with this person, and then they're arguing, and then everybody else just feels bad, like, or we went on a trip somewhere and these two friends got into it. Now the whole trip is ruined, everybody else is pissed off. Energy transfer. You could also say the same thing for being in a relationship. Like, my girlfriend's pissed off today, don't know about what, she ruined my mood too. That's another thing of energy transfer. All right, so be careful about who you allow access into your space or into your field. You don't want to interact with so many people to the point where you're just like, ugh, I'm burnt out. Just let me be. Just let me be. I'm I don't have no more energy to give. I don't have no more conversations to have with you. Like, you're pissing me off. I don't want to do this. Like, all of that is important. Okay. Number two, you don't owe anybody your peace. Just because they're chaotic, just because they're chaotic, doesn't mean you need to carry their energy. You need to learn to say no without guilt and say yes to your own personal boundaries. I need to read that again. Somebody needs to hear that. You don't owe anybody your peace. Just because they're chaotic doesn't mean you need to carry it. You need to learn to say no to their problems and say yes to your boundaries. Again, when it comes to your relationships, your connections that you have with other people, don't let nobody else interrupt what you're doing. If this person has a lot going on and they're not emotionally balanced and they're just rah 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 all day, attitude all day, they got demons on them, which is literally the last episode's topic, talking about inner demons that people need to heal. Whatever demons that they got going on in their head, that has nothing to do with you. And I think that a lot of people go into this misery loves company kind of thing. I'm not down for that. I've been in that situation before where people are like, oh, well, I have this problem, I have that problem, so you're going to have that problem too. No, no, I'm not. Just because you're miserable, that has nothing to do with me being miserable. I'm completely fine where I am. You want to be miserable? Feel free to go be miserable over there. I have nothing to do with that, right? I have nothing to do with whatever you got going on in the back of your head. I have nothing to do with that. So, yes to boundaries, right? Like, yeah, I see that you're upset. I see that you're frustrated. I see that you're going through something, but I need you to figure that out. That has nothing to do with me. Number three, and I love number three so much because, just anyways, number three, you don't clean your energy. You haven't cleaned your energy. So whoever these people are, whoever the situation is that you're in, whoever these people that are you're connecting with that are driving you crazy, upsetting you, pissing you off, anything like that, you're just letting it pile up. You're letting that negative energy pile up. The fact that you're letting that energy pile up, it messes your spirit, right? It messes your spirit. So the same thing as your self-care, where you take a shower, you wash your clothes, you clean your house, same thing for your spirit. You need to clean your spirit as well. um and it's called soul care, which I think is about to be another episode I'm about to tack on. My god, I have so many different like mindsets and things that like I know people need to know, but nobody actually talks about this. There are so many different things that I want to introduce to you guys, and it's like episode for episode, like my brain is like, yup, need to talk about that, I need to talk about this, I need to talk about that. um but let's get back on topic because I rant, as you've seen. uh you can clean your soul by saging your body. You ever seen people with the sage sticks? Just sage your body. Light. You can even go to like the smoke shop, right? And get the little sage incense sticks, a little thin, long incense sticks. Light a sage and just wand it over your body. Boop, 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 boop. Done. You can also take a salt bath. They have salt baths at the spiritual shop as well. If you have any mystical or metaphysical shops around you, you can find it. You can also go on Etsy. Actually, as a matter of fact, side note, I actually plan on doing my retail shop online as well. That is coming soon. Just keep an eye out for it. I'll let you know when I launch it. I'll show you my products. We're gonna do it behind the scenes, etc., etc. Anyways, back on topic again. And sunbathing for 5 to 10 minutes. So you can actually sunbathe. You can go sit outside in the sun and just soak up the energy for a second and just woosah for a minute. So let me go back over that because I did talk in between. 3 ways to cleanse your soul, to clean your soul, to do your soul care. Number one is by saging your body. Number 2 is taking a salt bath. Okay. And number 3 is sunbathing for 5 to 10 minutes. So it's very, very quick and easy to do. All right, you guys, I'm grateful for you being here with me on energy transference. And I want to give you your blessing before we end this episode. If you are looking for the oracle readings, I have moved all of my oracle readings over to Patreon. So we will be doing an oracle reading for these episodes coming up soon. That is coming in the works. All right, guys. So here is your blessing. May your field be clean and sovereign. May you protect your peace like holy water. And may your presence be a sanctuary for yourself and others. Thank you guys for joining me today. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what part of this episode sparked your soul. Okay. And like I said, if you can want to join me on Patreon, you get the mantra, an oracle reading, short guided meditation, and 3 gentle yoga poses to help you with your emotional, spiritual journey. All right. And if there's a topic or a question that you have, go ahead and drop it in the comments, and I might answer it in the next episode. And until then, always trust, breathe, and believe into Ascension. Namaste.